things live streaming. Feel free to come in. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am so appreciative of everybody who is here. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. I appreciate you all who are coming through and supporting the live. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let me make sure I have sound. Okay, I do have sound. Appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, feel free to come on in, friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Want to make sure I'm answering questions for all of you. Want to make sure I'm answering questions and supporting you as you prepare to go live. And I am helping you go live with ease. All right, friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody coming through. So we will get started in just a few minutes. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll get going in just a few minutes. Feel free to come in. We're going to get going in just a few minutes. I think the YouTube channel definitely is definitely lagging a little bit. So let me know if there's any questions. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Hey, pals. It was looking at the screen. It looked like it was delayed. Let me know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw it on your end. It saw like it was lagging. I was looking over at the screen. Hopefully you're doing well. How's everything going, friend? How is everything going? I'm kicking myself. Well, I couldn't be in 3 places at one time. You didn't see it. Okay, good. Well, that's fine. It's fine. It seems like it's fine now. I just saw myself delayed. So it looks like it's caught up. So I couldn't be in multiple places at one time, but I guess that was, Love Universified had a box battle. And I knew it was happening, and I missed the time frame. But I couldn't have been there anyway because my husband had me meet him to get my son because he had to run an errand, and he was trying to get to the bank before it closed. I had to pick up my son so he can get all that situated. So anyway, hope she went. I hope so too. I know, I feel bad. I was like, I was trying to be there. So hopefully somebody showed up from the agency. I hope she has some supporters because I did mean to show face. So anyway, well, welcome everybody who was here. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for joining. If you are new to my live, put new in the chat. And then here's kind of the rules of engagement. Make sure that you like the live. Give me a thumbs up to like the live. Also, make sure you click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So I appreciate everybody being here. Let me know if you have questions. I talk about all things live streaming here. I talk about it from a YouTube perspective and in a little bit of ways. I mean, YouTube is different from TikTok. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok, so my focus has been TikTok primarily, but I'm happy to answer questions. I did just get invited into the YouTube Partners Program. So let me know if you have questions about that. That's where you see the shopping cart and the products below, as well as I offer memberships, and I have the gifting options that are available to you, like the super chat, super stickers, super thanks. So let me know if you have questions. In the meantime, I tell people to make sure you are engaging here so that you can support the live, build community, and become a part of my community. And ideally, you'll take some of the tips I'm giving so that you can start your own live stream as well. So let me know if you have any questions. How you been, pals? How's everything going, friend? Let me know if you have any questions. How's everything been going for you? We turn on my do not disturb so I don't have any interruptions. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. And hopefully the live stream goes well as well. So we'll see how this goes. I have a serious question. How much would you expect someone to pay for a 2-week content plan? By the way, with full scripts, hooks, hashtag, video descriptions, whether you or someone else trying to gauge worth. 2 weeks of content plan, a plan. Hi friend, how you doing, Gracie? Thank you so much for saying hello. Appreciate the support. Make sure you like the live, friend. Appreciate all the support. So when you think about in the age of information and you think about your monetization options, it expands from information to like just information that you can share, because information is accessible in a lot of ways. So you almost have to kind of know who's your audience and client to know if they have access to information. So that's the lower level information. Then you also have your ability to give your knowledge and expertise, because then now you're saying, okay, this is a skill set that I have that you don't have, along with the information I have that you don't have, but you have this knowledge and skill set. So that's like the next tier. And then when it comes to the next tier is actually like now you are actually operationalizing, you are doing some task, something that a person cannot do. Okay, so information is the lower tier. And then the other things is where you move up. Like a plan that's like based on your offer niche, two weeks of videos ready to film and post. And you're doing the videos. Is that what you're saying? Not just the content plan, but you actually are doing the videos. So and then that becomes the expertise, that little service that the person can't do themselves. So that's a different thing. So content is information. This expertise thing is the next thing, is the third level actually. So are you doing the videos? Let me know if you're doing the videos. I'm creating the videos. Client is just filming, editing, and posting. You're creating the content plan. So you're saying here's what you would do. Blah blah blah. I'm eliminating. I don't know what to say. Post. Talk about. Gotcha. I'll message you. I still see that as the first level information. So definitely under 100. So if that makes you, if that's what you was looking for, so under 100 for that type of plan. Yeah. And then if you were to ask me the value added there, you would have to talk about how the other parts of that makes it things. I'm sending you a voice note. Okay. So yeah, you have to talk about the other part of that, because the thing that to me would make that more expensive is if you were doing the other things that the person has to do, the editing, all that stuff, because that's the work too. So posting, obviously filming, that becomes the next layer to it. So yeah, just depends on how you're packaging it. Yeah. For your client too. Yeah. Okay. All right, friend. Yeah, send me a voice note. Let's chat. But I think the short answer to that is probably under 100 as you think through your strategy for offering them that and then coming up with other offers too. Yeah. So let me know. Thank you very much. You guys got a little nugget there from what I shared as you think about your strategy for pricing. You got to think about what you're doing, how you are pricing yourself, and pricing the type of services. So I talk about that in my coaching. I talk about that with working with clients too, just understanding your pricing model. But all right, let me get over onto the TikTok streets. Let me know if you have questions. In the meantime, we're gonna get started in just a few minutes, um, and I will go live. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna get TikTok said well lit. Yeah, I don't like my lighting. TikTok. I don't think so. They gave me a well lit message. A little bit more light. There we go. All right, friends, we're going to go live in just a few minutes. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you like the live if you haven't done so already. Make sure you like the live. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button and then click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. And we are live. TikTok live, TikTok live. We are live on TikTok. Come in. We are talking all things live streaming. Feel free to come in. Let me know where you're from. We are talking about how to go live tips, live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions. Come on in. Let me know if you have any questions as we prepare to go live. Where is my tapper? Oh, Lord. Thank you so much for being here. I'm about to use the other one. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, I think I left it downstairs. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Appreciate you all joining me. So we're going to get going in 1 minute as we are preparing to go live. So come on in. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. And we're going to start liking the live. Hi, how you doing, Meredith? Thank you so much. I'm just now coming in, getting started. So come on in, friend. Thank you so much for supporting the live. If you are new to my live, come in, ask questions. I appreciate the support. We're going to try to get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. If you guys don't mind supporting the live of Warming It Up. Leanne, appreciate your friend. This is me, Unwritten Unstoppable. How you doing, Miss Darlene? Come on in, friends. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for the repost. Appreciate that. We are going live. We're going to see if we can hit that 10K mark. Leanne, how did it go for you? When I came in, you had over 10K. So did you do the warm up? How did it work, friend? Are you doing that now with your community? Come on in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing out the live. I appreciate you, Miss Darlene. How's everything going your way as well? Are you staying warm? What's the weather like there in Minnesota? Thank you so much. Unique, how are you as well coming into the live? This is me. How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much for joining. I don't see a bio. We gotta figure out that bio, friend. You got some homework. Miss Vicky, how you doing? Come on in as well. We are just getting started. We're doing our little tapping exercise to see if we can get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. So we are at almost 1.5 and it's only been officially 2 minutes. The worship room. How you doing with Pastor David? Thank you so much. The reset is what works a little for me. I'm not getting pushed out much. Looking at your impressions and stuff, I wonder, I tell you the difference between live studio and the phone, the mobile, I don't know. That's kind of my hesitation too, because that was kind of the early talks about live studio that you didn't get pushed out much. I don't know if that's totally true because I've seen some rooms that do really well, but I don't understand how the algorithm works. If I liken it to YouTube, and it's that whole horizontal versus versus vertical, and I just feel like that's part of it. So I'm not sure. Ursi, how are you doing, friend? I see you looking on the outside. Come on in and get your daily heart. You can tap the screen, friend. We are almost at 3K likes, and it's close to 3 minutes. We're a little bit over 3 minutes. Others coming in. Appreciate you. Hey, Savannah, how are you, friend? Come on in. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much, Francis Unstoppable with Dr. Paulette Scott. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in the room. Yes, but my numbers were really good before the glitch in January. I know. That's what I'm saying. The whole live studio thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something. I love your setup. I really do. It's the live studio. It just seems like it wants to not do totally right by creators such as yourself. It was doing well, and like you said, in like December, I feel like November, December, and like you said, January hit, and that's when it started to go. It started to shift. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Thank you so much for the head and mustache. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, everybody. We are going to get going. We are liking the live. This is part of our warm up. So I tell creators all the time, you got to like your live, especially in the beginning. So that gives the algorithm warmed up. And so we're at almost at 5K likes, and it's 4 minutes. So we are good. We're making a good pace. Um, Savannah, how you doing? How's everything going your way? It's beautiful. You said, I'm reading, you said it's beautiful, really warm. Okay, late 40. Okay. You see what I said? 40 degrees. 42 degrees. My bad. Oh, ma'am. I think that is warm. That is warm. Yeah, it is warming up. It is definitely warming up. But yeah, I'm in Florida, and I'm looking at my thing. It's 81 here today. Okay. You said that's hot for you? Was that a question? Or you was like, that's hot for you? I can't do it, y'all. I cannot do the Midwest. The climate there is not for me anymore. I've done my time. I've served my time. So y'all can't say I ain't served time there. I've done it. But it's just too cold. It's just too cold. We had a little bit of freezing rain last night with a little snow, but it's melted. Okay. You said, Pastor David, you said you have a question for me. Why is gift gallery so different? TikTok rolled that out last week. Was that last week, you all? Hey, ET. Hey, Sweetie Pie. How you doing, friend? Come on in. I think it was last week we got this new gallery. So TikTok decided, March Madness weather, right? Thank you for the rose. TikTok decided to do a little upgrade into our galleries, and everybody got a little extra love put in the gallery. Now, I, I'm all about conspiracy theories. I'm all about some of the things that I speculate. I think there is something to be said about the um, the change with some shifting of people coming and going. Some people are looking at other platforms and other places. They're having what they go into other restaurants, y'all. Other restaurants. That's what I heard. And so they go to other restaurants to eat, and TikTok's like, well, wait a minute. We're gonna try to compensate for some of the shortfalls. That's my speculation, y'all. Y'all hear me saying that? Ain't nobody told me that, but you said that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so we on the same page. I didn't make that up, but that's what I'm speculating that. So they gotta figure out how to make this right. So that was a solution. It's probably not going to be the only solution, but that is one. I will say they changed the rules with agencies too in terms of how we operate and how we look at our creators in our agencies. So I think they're trying to make us be a little bit more scrutinized a little bit more on who we bring in and how we hopefully encourage them to continue to go live. I think there's a little bit of that at play as well, trying to leverage this side of the house too. Um, that's a big compensation. I know that is a big compensation. It is. If you get a field, if you're in the A, B, C, any of them. Some people love to be. I know, friends. Some of them. There's quite a few over there. We hit 10K in 8 minutes. I just looked at the time. We are 8 minutes in and hit that 10K. Look at us. We are doing it. They should be pushing out the people that are still here. I know they should. They really should. I think that is I think from what I've seen from the seminar, the goal is to really help creators that are trying to be more of the music creators, some of the creators that are looking to be more entertainment. They're trying to make this space as welcoming and fun as possible. And so they want um, talent to come in that are going to help with keeping people here, keeping people entertained, keeping people, and entertainment doesn't have to be fun games. It could be the conversations, how your room looks, how people are engaging in your room. So they want all of that. So rooms that have a little bit more energizing activity, energy going on, some things like that. I think that's going to be the ones that are doing really, really well. So I would definitely say pay attention to what you're doing. If you can add music, some of you guys have music that you do and you warm up your room and it's really, really good. I would say keep to that. And not, like I said, the whole music thing is something else that they're trying to really amplify. So try your best to make your rooms as engaging as possible. Let me say hi to some of my friends. That's what I'm saying. Yep, that's it. This is a business that they're trying to really, really enhance and improve, and they want creators that will support that. So, Coach Jesse, hi there. How you doing, friend? Congratulations, chat. We did a 10K in 10 minutes. Robin, how are you, friend? If you want to keep people push who's here. I agree. That's true. That's true. So hey Robin, how you doing, friend? So that's kind of why I showed the whole energizing a room, the 10K in 10 minutes. I don't have music playing because I also have my YT channel running. So I'm really trying to balance the two. What is that? Rainbow and unicorns. Hello, friend. How you doing? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa Kelly, good afternoon. I'm in the music category. Are you really? Because you play music quite a bit. I love that. TikTok says that to me in my live. Um, it says stick with the music. Yeah, we're seeing that message. We're seeing that message on purpose. They want the music. They want that energy. Yes, I need to help. I need help going live. Simply Nicola, thank you so much for being here, friend. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Have you gone live as of yet? Let me know if there's any questions. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you for liking the live and sharing it out. How you doing, Qatar? Appreciate your friends. Sarah, thank you for that. You said that's a good strategy. Maybe a multi-platform opportunity as well. Yes, it is. But the YT is funny about music, so I'm not doing it as of yet. And I was really thinking about live studio, but I don't think I'm gonna go that direction. I may go the restream direction, so I can turn off the music option. From my research, it looks like I could do that before it uploads, and that way it won't get part of that copyright issue. So I'm looking at that as a possible solution. But music, music in your room is really good because they want you to play that music, you all. You said, Sweetie Pie, I think I'm in the music category. Are you? Because you do play music. I love your room. She has a nice little energy to her room, too. Thank you for this channel. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. Are you going live, Rainbows and Unicorns? Thank you for being here, friend, and for the positive message. And in Black Lotus, I was I was telling you guys, if you go to her room, it's called the Vinyl Flip gift. It's the Vinyl Flip. Her name is on her gift. It's cute. It's super cute. It's like a record playing, and it flips over, and at the bottom says Black Lotus. If you flip it to the other side, it says Black Lotus. I don't think I have that gift. I think you have to be in a music category to see that gift. Okay, sir. I'm live downstairs now. Yes, sir.
Client someone says he's stuck under the bed.
Okay, that's great. Go downstairs now, please. Close my door. Thank you. He'll be back, y'all. That's my little guy. I'm so clueless on live. I hear people get lots of money for lives. You can get compensated for live. Yeah, live. You can monetize. You can make good money. We were just talking about the gift gallery. Gift gallery, the A-League gallery. I think somebody did the math and said if you get all the gifts in that, you're getting like I think the gallery is worth 3K. So you'll get about half of that. So I think that's the math. I have to go back and look at it again. But I don't have that's not an A-League gallery. Let me just be clear about that. That's not an A-League. But that's the math. I think somebody did a video on it. So just know that, yeah, people are getting a nice little check each week. That's a weekly check if you clear that each week for A League. Again, I'm not A League. That was the math I was doing it on. And I have not cleared that every week either. So happy Saturday, Natty Nat. How are you doing, friend? I got the last piece of equipment today. Did you really? Did you? What'd you get, friend? Lisa Kelly. I've been trying Live Studio Notice, and things are visible like when you're going from phone. Yeah, it's different. It's a different view, and it's a little bit of a learning curve. Coach Jesse, you said where for the gift I was talking about, the vinyl flip. It's in the. I don't think it's in my gift gallery. I think it's in Black Lotus. She definitely has it. I finally found it and sent it. Did you? Yes, isn't it cute? That is super cute. Thank you all for coming in. My new friends, if you are here, come in. Let me know. Hey, Snapper. He said, hey, little nephew. I see, yes. Yes, y'all, he knew he wasn't supposed to come up in here. Hey, Miss K Latte, how are you, friends? So, my new friends in the room, if you are new in the room, please put new in the chat. I tell people all the time, hey, Snapper, how you doing, friend? I tell people all the time, if you come to someone's house in real life, if you come into someone's house, you always say hello. So, just treat this as real life. Title gifter for the roses. Thank you for the hand heart, too. Thank you for that, Miss Vicky. I appreciate your friend. Um, and you said, Lisa Kelly, you said the tripod light. Hold on, something else. So I'll do a private live Monday. Look at you, you're getting ready. I love it. I love it. I'm new to TikTok and trying to figure this out. Okay, you are in the right room. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a couple things. So you're close to 50 new followers. So hopefully you can get them. Maybe in the room. You want to speak to people, say hello, and see if they connect back with you. Thank you, Snapper. And on top of that, so once you get to 50, and you're gonna get a blue badge box next to your name. So I'm gonna tell you how to get that in a second. That's gonna be important because that says that you're an engaged viewer. And we're gonna talk about viewer engagement with the thinking that as you go live, you're gonna be a very aware live host because you know how to be a great viewer. And you're gonna teach your viewers how to also engage back. This app is all about engagement. So you want to always make sure you are engaging as the viewer. So again, you can reciprocate that. You can support others as they engage in your life. Okay, I should have it in mind that you should. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check for you. Flash Go just came in. It is the Love You So Much. It's 23. TikTok is being a little extra. TikTok put a little extra on top of that, but it is the I Love You So Much. This is a goal that TikTok sets. It's good when you get it earlier in the live, I think personally, so you can get it out the way. So this is fairly early in the live, which is great. Michelle, how you doing? Coming in. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, it's one per person. So that means TikTok is hopefully getting your room to actively support and engage. And they do this by sending out this flash go. So one per person. And you have to have coins on your account to send it. So rainbows and unicorns, that's part of what you would need to do is put some coins in your account so that you can engage in that way as well. I'm open to new communications. I love that, friend. Seems like in the higher leagues, the galleries is now harder to fill. I'm sure it is. You gotta have a lot of people in your room to hopefully even remotely have a chance at getting that thing filled, just so that you have a variety of folks that are open to doing it. So I'm assuming, I'm going to check for you, Coach Jesse, to see if it's in there. You said you're going to do a voice chat tonight, maybe? Let me know. Thank you for the heads up. You are so welcome. Trying to build my room is discouraging to be empty. JC, it's going to be important to also engage with your viewers. Yeah. So I said this earlier in the week because that came up before. If you are a room where your room, yes, okay, perfect. Keep me posted on what time then, if you know what time you're gonna try to go. I'm gonna try my best to be around. I gotta do the hair thing in the next 24 to 48 hours. I was thinking I'll do it tonight, start the task, so I can wash my hair and do all the things. You said 13 more. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene, I appreciate your support. Faith, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Um, I said I wanted to talk about, especially with my new friends, as you guys are coming into live. I said this earlier in the week. So those first three lives, I don't want you to do any of your, whatever your topic is, whatever your spiel is, I don't want you to do it. So this is for you, JC. If you are somebody who is brand new, you just started your journey, I don't want you to talk about your topic. If you come in and you're talking about your topic, you're missing the big picture, because then you're only doing it for you. I want you to engage with your audience. I want you to, hey Trisha T, hey friends coming in. I appreciate you all being here. We do have the flash goal going on. I can't pin it yet, but once I'm able to pin it, you'll see it up here if you want to support. It's one per person. Tech with Ebony, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that daily heartbeat. I want you to stop. I want you to pause. So if you have been going live for under 30 days, I want you to do a reset also. Okay? And you feel like there's nobody in your live, I think there's some things you want to pay attention to make sure your live is optimized and hopefully set up to be pushed out. That's first thing. Make sure you have the latest updates. Make sure your phone has the latest software update. Those are the things that you want to do to make sure you have a strong signal, like so that you can get pushed out. Your internet connection, your Wi-Fi. You may even need a Wi-Fi extender. So things like that. Maybe even look at your phone. Maybe your phone is a little dated. So those are the things I want you to do. I hope everyone meets their goals. Trying to hit 5K. Thank you so much, Shelly. Thank you so much for being here. Brian Lee, best. Thank you so much. You're trying to get your goals as well. We're going to talk about engagement. So stay here, friends, because I think, your goal is to make sure you're hitting your goals. Then you also got to be an engaged viewer. All right. And let's talk about these badges. Let me just say this real quick. The badges where it says Lisa, that's my daily heart me. That is where it says join. If you are looking and the word says join, that means you need to join. If you're in a room and you're learning and engaging and loving that room, and it still says join up here or follow and then join, then again, you are missing a step. That's the Daily Heart Me by Wellness just got hers. That's part of how you become an engaged viewer. That's also how you become a fan club. That's also how you learn what you need to do to support the live, like liking the live, commenting, sharing the live out, doing the populars, all the things. How you doing, Nigel? Got the notification you needed a heart me. Did I need a heart me? Not a heart me. I need the I love you so much. I need the I love you so much. Camille, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for the popular. So it tells you how to be a good fan. It's right here. Let me see if they'll let me pin it now. No, not yet. I gotta wait a little longer. So when you guys start going to those rooms early on, where you come into a room and you announce what you're looking to get, that's, first of all, that's not good etiquette. I'm just gonna say that. That's not good etiquette. You need to read the room, because this is not a grow room or an engagement room. Those rooms where it's hundreds of people and you just announce what you're looking for and you're trying to get this many followers, because it doesn't seem authentic. Okay? And when you do that, you kind of seem like you just one-sided. You're looking for what you need, and you're not necessarily looking to engage with other people. So you got to be a person that says, okay, you know what? I want to be an engaged person. I'm going to be an engaged viewer. And I'm looking for people who are going to engage with my content, who are going to come to my lives, engage with my live, and I'm going to support them, and they're going to support me back. All right? So that's the type of relationship you're trying to cultivate. All right? So but it does not start with you announcing, oh, I need to get to 3K. I need to get to 5K, whatever the number is. Because those other rooms, they expect you to do that because they want you to do that, because they are looking for people just to pick up people. And those people will not ever engage with your content. And that's the point of this app. You want that engagement in your content, which includes your post and your live. That's content. All right? So be intentional about what you're doing and what you're saying. Thank you so much. So much good help. How you doing, Sunshine? Thank you so much for being here. Fusion Rose, thank you for joining. Hey, Coach Rhonda, I saw you come in. Welcome in, everyone. Amen. So I just want to say that. So I wanted to get to the badges. Here's the thing about the badges. I was talking about the Daily Heart Me. If you don't have a Lisa, that speaks volumes. If you don't have a blue box. That speaks volumes because the blue box follows you for every single live you go to. So it shows how you're an engaged viewer. Are you a person that's going to support the flash goal? Because we have so many I love you so muches that are left. How many is the left? We got, what's the math on that? Nine that we still need to get. And then we also have the daily heartbeat that you can get as well. Let me see if I can pin it. And it's one per person. So um, it's one per person. This is TikTok's flash goal. This is the goal where TikTok sets for the room. So if you're a person that didn't support the flash goal and you don't have, if you're on this app and you don't have coins on your account for you to send 1 penny, that's the daily heart me. And this gift here in particular is 1 penny. If you don't have coins in your account, then you don't intend to engage. You don't intend to get a blue box badge, that badge where people have the numbers in it that's next to their name. You don't intend to get that because you didn't put coins in your account. I'm saying it that way because I want you guys to start paying attention as you're coming into a room and understand that this particular app requires you to engage in different ways. Now, if you're looking to grow as a live host and you want to go live and you want people to engage in your room and talk to you and support you, then part of that means that you're going to have to do the engagement as well. All right. So again, you need to pay attention to what's happening here. And I'm going to teach you, but I want you all to know that that support starts with you. It starts with you. You just can't come in a room and say, oh, I need this many people and expect for people to do it if you're not an engaged person. And when you don't have badges, people see that. They know what you're really about. People who are flying in like Phoenix, we know what that person is really about because they are flying in on the top. So they've been engaging in these lives and been supporting. All right. Hello, Chris. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Good information to live by, to live by too. Hey, Doc. How you doing, Kim? Appreciate your friend. Tanya, hello, hello. How are you as well? Thank you so much. Is mine good or not? You said is mine good? you have both badges, friend. I see you. I definitely support and engage. Is my badge good? He said it's my badge. He said, wait a minute, she ain't talking to me. He said, I'm learning. I got you, friend. You're level 15. You out here engaging. You say great information. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hello, everyone. Georgette, thank you so much for being here as well. Hello, Opal Bright. Thank you, everybody coming in. We need 3 more. I love you so muches. So muches. I can't pin it again. I gotta wait to pin it. But it is the flash goal. So the flash goal, again, when you come into someone's room, if they have a flash goal, if it's within reason, okay? Because some of these flash goals, I'm like, TikTok, what you doing? Don, thank you so much for being here. Um, Support the flash goal. Because the live host didn't set that. TikTok is testing the room. So try to support the flash goal, okay? So I just want you guys to know that is an easy support, all right? There's a couple of things you can do that is free and some that are super free and or super easy and maybe you need a coin or two. But you can do it, all right? You said you did it. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Natty Nat, the other Natty Nat. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much. Look at the tiny tiny on the track. Thank you so much, friend. Working on lotion up my ass, your heart. Oh, that's right. All right, friends. Thank you for supporting that flash goal. So, yay, we did it. We did it. And again, if you are in this seat, when you become live host, this is what I talk about. I talk about your viewer, the viewer perspective, and how you need to engage because you're going to want your viewers to engage. And when you become in this seat, when you get in the seat, you're going to say, okay, now I see what she was talking about. Now I see this flash goal popped up. How do I get people to support it? Now I see, oh, there's nobody with badges in my room. They don't know how to engage. I need to talk to them. You guys are going to have your eyes wide open because now you're going to see from this perspective, okay? Georgia, thank you so much. You said, I'm here to learn like a sponge and give it away on my lives. I love it. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Do a person still need 1K followers to go to get TikTok for affiliate? Yes, that's the pilot program. Yeah, it's a little bit over 1K, but yeah, you still need that. I don't think that's changed. You heard that's changing? Let me know if you heard if that's changing or not, Miss Vicky. I haven't heard that it's changing. That would be awesome if they did lower the threshold, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think it requires too much training for you to do TikTok Shop where you stay in compliance. So I could see them wanting at least someone who's an engaged viewer, and you grow to get those followers first. Lynette, how are you, friend? I can't see the button to purchase coins. Oh, okay. There's a couple different ways to get to it. You can go to the website, which is which is the the less expensive version to the way to do it. And then there's also an app you can add, the Coins app. So there's two different ways that are less expensive. You get a discount. So discount on coins. So when you put your money on, you get more coins for your money. Okay. So um, the website is www.tiktok.com /symbol coin, COIN. So you're going to go to that website, log in, and you can purchase coins. If you do it from the gift box, click the gift box, click the word recharge. What will happen is that a screen will pop up and it will say, try now. It'll explain where you can go to the website and get a discount. Click that in the box. And then it'll take you straight to the website. And I think it actually takes you to where you're logged in already, which is great. I've never gone live. Hey, misunderstood. How are you doing? Too nervous. So much going on, and I would just be looking at everybody, everyone. Let me say this in the beginning. I'm gonna give you a tip where you could do it where it's private. I'll give you that tip as well. So I'll talk you through that. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all. I see you all flying in. Thank you so much for joining the live. If you are new to my live, put new in the chat. I'm gonna get to talking and chatting with you all. So newbies, put new in the chat. Oh no, I just ran out of coins. Okay, you can always recharge and you can exchange. If you are a live host already, TikTok gives you the option to exchange the coins that you get from your live and put those back as coins so that you can put them back in the TikTok universe. All right. Reviews by Sugar. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. 40 Life Family Vlogs, Honest Reviews, Food Spot and Cooking. Welcome to the room. Carrie Ann, is that it, Carrie Ann? Thank you so much. Christ Jesus Lord, thank you so much. Misunderstood, appreciate you as well. Gen X, Spike Babe, Biker Babe, Female Pilot, oh wow, and Woman-Owned Business. Really quickly, what I just did, I say that so quickly sometimes and it doesn't come out fully as a tip. All I did was click photos. I asked people if they're new. They said they were new. I clicked photos and I read their bio. You always want to have a bio. If you don't have a bio, write some words in your bio. It's also a way you want to optimize your profile. But when I click the bio, I want you guys to know that those are conversation starters. All right? As you're in the live, as a live host, you can start a whole conversation with people just because you did that. Look at you, rainbows. Did I miss it? I might have missed you, friend. Look at you. Awesome. Look at your Lisa box and your badge. That was quick. I was thinking someone was just like me. So that worked. I exchanged. Yes. So yeah, exchanging is another way to do it. Awesome. Thank you so much. You gave your first gift too. Oh my gosh. I missed it when it popped on the screen. I was reading the bios, but congratulations. So welcome to the room, friend. Now people won't talk about you. Because we talk about you. Let me know. Y'all see it. The people who are live hosting around, y'all know when people don't have boxes and badges and stuff. When they don't have the Daily Heart Me, when they don't have the blue box, we talk about you. We really do. But no, I don't talk bad. You see, I answer questions, I engage, I don't try to mistreat y'all. Other rooms will mistreat you, okay? So be careful. So, but just know you wanna make sure you have that as a way to say, okay, I know a little something. Now I don't know all I'm doing, but I at least know I'm supposed to have these badges. I appreciate you helping me. You're welcome, friend. So I was just gonna say hello, Tiny Paws. How you doing, friend? I was just gonna say reading those bios is really a really good way to engage. Okay. Hello, Kingdom Investor. How you doing, friend? Because you can start a conversation. So my friend that's a pilot, female pilot, I was like, I wanna have a whole conversation with you. Now I don't have time right now. Come back so we could talk. But you know, that can be a cool conversation that you're just having with somebody because you read their bio. All right. So keep that in mind. Hey, how you doing? Look at you, Wealthy with T. Welcome to the room, friend. I see you as well. You said thank you so much. You're so welcome. Yes, ma'am. Good tip. Okay, I did my first live earlier. Awesome, awesome. How did it go? How was it for you, friend? She's been asking questions all week. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So you did it. How was it? Um, and let me say something. You said all is well. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Let me say something else about the badges and the boxes too. When you become a live host, your viewers also expect to see your blue box. People will click here to see what your box level is. So if you're a person with a level 0 and you're trying to be a live host, but you expect people to come in your room and engage, but that means you're not an engager, you might want to watch yourself. Okay. So I'm going to say something. You got to get that. That's probably one of the first things you got to get cleared up, that you are also being viewed as an engager. Okay. That's a big piece of it. So I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud, because there's people in here who don't have the blue boxes. And I always kind of let you know different ways to get it, making sure you are understanding the rules of engagement here. I found the banner. Thanks so much for helping me find it. You're so welcome, friend. And you used it for your live stream. Did you how did it go with views and engagement, friend? And then keep us posted as you continue to go live. If you have a set time, day and time that you go live. Others coming into the room, you said, how do you see it if you have a blue box? Ooh, review by Sugar. Thank you so much for asking that question. Let's do this. Let's do this. um, my new friends in the room, put in the word blue. Put in the word blue. If you are anybody in the room can put the word blue. What I'm going to have you do, I'm going to show you where your blue box is. So my friend who just asked that question, you are you are a level, oh, it just went away from me. You're level 23. What does it show for me? Okay, so you're level 23. Others who put the word blue, I want you, everyone who put the word blue, I want you to click your photo. Click your photo. So my friend who just asked that question, reviews, go ahead and click your photo, reviews by Sugar. Click your photo, and then you'll see your mini profile pop up. Click your LV, whatever number it is. If it's 16, if it's 23, if it's 14, if it's 0, whatever it is, click that box. You'll see a blue screen pop up. Okay? You're going to see the blue screen pop up. I want you all to do that because that tells you what level of viewer engager you are. That blue box follows you from room to room. And what it tells you, first of all, just so that you know, I'm going to give you the summary, but you can read it for yourself. There's a question mark in the corner on that blue screen. Read the question mark so it breaks down your blue badge level, that blue box, okay? So that's your engagement. You said, I see orange. There is orange. Orange is the heart me. Orange is the Lisa box that you have. I want you to click your box 12, the LV12 for you, okay? That's what I want you to click, the blue LV12. LV16 for Jean, that's yours, friend. You don't have it next to you. You need to refresh your heart. Refresh. So it shows up. So the set number shows how many points you've collected. Okay. I had the blue badge, but it wasn't showing up in the last room I was in. Interesting. I just got here. You just got here. That level 25. I love it. That level 25 showing through. Donna, thank you so much for being here. Hello, friend. So it shows, thank you, Wynette, for the gift. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for following too. If I didn't say hi to you, I appreciate you coming in and engaging and following the live host. New here, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. So it shows you how many points you've collected already. All right? How many points you've collected. Angie, thank you for being here, friend. And it shows you how many points you've collected. And then there's a / symbol. It shows you how many points you need to get to the next level. Okay? So, and then there's a scrolling message. Pay attention to that message. it will tell you, hey, Holly Q, new but not really. Okay, thank you so much. It'll show you how many points you need. So it's the difference between what you need and what you got to get to, or what you got and what you got to get to. That'll show you that scrolling message for you to level up. Those are the points. The scrolling message points is what you're paying attention to. Okay? So, really quickly, you want to pay attention to those points. Those are the points that are going to get you to the next level, how you level up. And what I tell people, I don't want you to, you don't have to break the bank, but I want you to be strategic. I want you to be planful in what you're doing. All right? You can put some coins in your account. You might see, oh, this room, I'm going to do a little bit of love here. I'm going to go to another room. I'm going to sprinkle some love over there. I'm going to go to another one. And then before you know it, I'm going to get to my next level. Or you can say, hey, I'm about to level up. And Coach Jesse, Janine, they all leveled up this morning in the room. And it was Miss Tammy, too. She leveled up, too. They all leveled up. So just know you can level up in different rooms. And leveling up, it definitely comes with perks. I told you guys to read the question mark if you want to see all the different ways that you'll benefit from being an engaged viewer. Okay? One of the things, you see people who are blue flying into the room. Anytime you see those numbers, and then and sometimes they're even purple, y'all. Okay? The purple people mean that they've been here for a while, because it goes from light blue. So some of y'all, if y'all look at your badges, y'all got a light blue box. And then y'all get to a middle color blue. And then y'all start getting to a little deeper blue. And then you get to a little dark blue. And then you get to that purple, okay? And that's when you are really flying in, okay? So, hello, friend. Look at you, Steve. You said, I'm kind of purple now, huh? You kind of purple, Steve. I see you. I see you, friend. Hey, Jean, thank you so much. So, thank you for that money, gun. I appreciate it. So, as you start engaging, you'll see it. So now I told you. You said I'm a blurple, a blurple. Your color isn't showing up right now. You're 23. So you go fly in soon. You're 25. 25 means that you fly in. If the room is not over 100 people, you fly in and we see you. You come into the room, you're flying in. When you're over, I think it says 35, quote me on, tell me if I'm wrong. Look at the question mark and tell me what number it is. But I think it's 35 and above, you fly in regardless. Now, if you fly in regardless, you to put some time, some energy, and some money into this app, okay? You said 35, yes, it's 35 and above. Yes, so just keep that in mind. You've been here, you've been loving on folks, okay? Hey, Diamond, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the YT. I appreciate you. And so just know that that's part of what you're doing. You're being intentional about your engagement. And as I say, as you're here long enough, everything I just talked about, and my people with the blue boxes, the deep colored blue boxes, they realize, hey, this means something. This is a badge of engagement, a badge of honor to a certain extent, for lack of a better word, because I've been here, I've been supporting, and people respect that and they appreciate that. So just know it does not go unnoticed. It does get noticed if you don't have it. So I tell that to my newbies, because I don't want you to be out here and somebody mistreating you. Okay? Where did you say that question mark was? If you click your so where you put your question, click your photo. Do me a favor, click your photo. Hey Rhonda, click your photo, and then click your LV1, because you just got your box. So you got your box recently. Click that LV1, and that's the whole conversation I was having about the blue box, that engagement box. And then there's a question mark. When you click the top right, you should see a question mark in the top right corner. Just got off live, 38% again, and I had new followers. Okay, awesome. That's good. I'm gonna talk about Scale Live Rewards so that you understand what that 38% means, okay? And I'll show you on my phone, so we'll look at it in real time. So next time you'll see the breakdown. Got you, besties. Hey Angie, how are you? Angie, you don't have any badges. Angie, I'm gonna make you stop for a second, because you want to say you're looking for people to engage with you, but you don't have any badges that you've been engaging. Yeah, you gotta get your blue box, friend. I want you to do that, because people seeing that and they see that what you're doing is just putting words on the screen, but it really doesn't mean anything, because you don't have any blue box. No blue box means that you don't engage back. So just keep that in mind and people see that. Yeah, I got mistreated yesterday. He said it was, and I was asking the question because I was new. Thank you for the advice. You're fine, friend. You're welcome. Thought I had to try 40%. You do. You do. I'll explain how you get it. And you came in and said 40%, 30%, 38%. I'll tell you how you get. I'll show you where you can see it for yourself. I'll show you where it's at. Um, so yeah, so I'm a creative network agency. One of the people in my agency, Moonflower, she does knitting. She's newer to the agency, newer to TikTok, and she's growing. And she's asking about the Scale Live Reward. So I'm going to talk about the Scale Live Reward so she can see it and understand how to look at her room from a higher percentage. The highest you can get is 40%. So yeah. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all being here. Let me finish up with the engagement conversation, especially for my new friends, because we had some new friends come in and recognizing that this is not a grow room. This is not our engagement room. This is a learn room. We're learning. All right. So learn room, in my opinion, is different from those other rooms. You should be connecting with people. You should be engaging. You should be putting stickers down. I see Love Universified. How did the box battle go, friend? My husband called during your battle to pick up my son because he had to run an errand, and it slipped my mind. I was supposed to be where you were at. How did it go for you? That is what we want. Yes, we want it. We want to learn. We want to grow. We want to be intentional about what we're doing here. It's so much money on this app. It is something you want to be mindful of. I'm going to help you out in terms of understanding how to engage smarter. Okay, and being mindful about how you plan to engage. At the end of the day, it is an investment that you're going to have to put on your account, but at the same time, you are going to get that back if you are doing the things to engage with people and people aren't engaging with you when you go live. Okay, so we'll talk about that, or if you are a great guest. So all that matters. So that's what we want. Yep. Thank you for the stickers. I see you guys. Are you on a laptop or your phone? I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. Yeah, so this is my phone. Let's see. Shout out to Elle, the birthday girl. I came in third. So much fun. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, friend. I felt bad. I was like, oh, I missed it. I felt bad when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, I missed it. So I apologize. I did mean to come flying in and show some support for you too, because she's such a great supporter. So thank you so much for being here, friend. Okay, so let me talk about this engagement really quickly, and then I'm gonna talk about monetization too, because I scale our rewards, and that will probably be the topics. Unless you guys have other questions. Engagement, really quickly, my new friends. There is free support, and then there's support you gotta have coins on. I tell people that all the time. When you come into someone's live room, and what I'm talking about is from the viewer perspective, because again, as a viewer, you are making a conscious decision to come in a live and engage. Okay, whether you like it or not, whether you realize it or not, you are making a decision to engage, because this is not TV. This is not television. This is not your streaming network, okay? Your streaming service. Even though we live streaming, we are looking for real-time interaction. So I'm live, you're live, we're all here together. And I tease when I say this, I said, hey, when you come into my live, you enter the threesome, all right? Whether you liked it or not, it is you, me, and TikTok, and we're gonna work together to do our thing, all right? So that is the point of this. And that's the way you should look at this. You are not sitting back being a bystander, okay? You're going to put in some work, all right? So the work is up to you in terms of how you want to do this. Now you want to have a good experience, but it requires you to engage, all right? So just have that mindset, because when you go live and you're sitting in this chair, you're gonna have the same expectation. You're gonna be like, Doc, why are they engaging? Because I'm gonna be like, hey, you didn't tell them to engage, and you didn't engage back with them, okay? Initially, I didn't know that. He said, I didn't know that. Well, a lot of people don't realize it either. I mean, that's why I tell it, because I think there is this expectation where you're just sitting back watching, and you can't do that. Hey, Eugene, you gotta be an engaged viewer. Whether you're engaging in the live stream, how you doing, Praise? Naturally, thank you so much for being here. As you're doing it in the live, being an engaged viewer in the live stream or in people's content. it goes like over there as well on the content side, on the post side. You got to engage as you're looking at stuff in your live stream and you hear people talking about, oh, now swiping through and just swiping. Well, when you swipe like that, that tells TikTok, and it does have an impact to how people engage back with your content. But that tells TikTok, well, first of all, maybe you're not interested in that content. And if you are interested in that content, you want to see more of it, you need to start engaging with that content. Because what you watch, what you heart, what you comment on, the algorithm takes that in and informs your feed. So if you're just constantly swiping, the algorithm's going to think like, oh, you're not interested in that. Let me put some other stuff in front of you. And then you're going to say, one point, you're going to wake up and say, why am I seeing all this stuff that I'm not interested in? Because you didn't engage in the stuff you were interested in. Because you have to tell the algorithm you are interested in it. So just keep that in mind. That is just understanding how this app works is so important. um, and okay, so when it comes to engagement, you're laughing at me. You're like, why don't I see the stuff I want to see? Thank you so much, Fred. Appreciate you. You said that was good. Really say that stuff. It's so true. Y'all be like, TikTok showed me all this other stuff. That's because that's what you told them. It's trying. It's fishing now. That's just throwing stuff out there and just seeing what you start watching and harping. So you got to engage, guys. You really do. And that goes for the live stream as well. So we're going to talk about hearting. TikTok filtered a comment, just so that you guys know. Last thing I see is when Miss Darlene says, so true. She laughing at me. So just know if you wrote something, I didn't see it, friends. But here's what I will say. Hearting. Liking the live. So we're at 41K likes. When we're in this room, underneath my name, underneath your name when you're a live host, is the likes for the live. When I came on live, I said, hey, let's activate the room. Let's get it to 10K likes in 10 minutes. That lets the algorithm know that people are here, they're engaging, they're liking it. And so you want to try to do that activation as much and as early as possible so that you can support the room and get more visibility, especially when it comes to the FYP, FYF, which is the For You feed. Okay. Also takes your search results into algo consideration too. Yes, what you're searching. Yeah, that's the really quickly. Let me speak to that. What Moonflower just said. I said earlier in my 10 o'clock live. I'm a proponent of having a second account for two reasons. One is for the post side for your algorithm, so that if this is the live, Moonflower is a knitter, she should be seeing knitting content. She should be seeing the fiber arts, whether it's crochet and knitter, she should be seeing that type of content. If she does not see that type of content, then that's problematic because people who are interested in her page and her content are not going to get to her because she's not seeing it and they're not seeing her in their algorithm. You see what I'm saying? So she should be seeing the fiber arts. If she wants to search for, I don't know, race cars, then she needs to do that on a different account, on a different account that she has, because she doesn't want race cars to start populating her feed because that's not what she's interested in looking at. This page is about knitting. It's about the fiber arts, so she should be seeing that. So you have a second account so you don't confuse your algorithm. If you are a TikTok shop, I am a proponent of having your TikTok shop on a different page because TikTok shop is a different feed. People are shopping there. They're looking for products. So you want to be where people are shopping. If you have shopping on this account, now you can have a TikTok shop access on this account. I do turn on my cart. I do talk about products you need for your live stream. That's aligned with my brand and my niche and what I'm talking about. So that's fine. But I would not put my I don't know, my health and wellness and all the other things on this account and post content about that because that takes it in a different direction. I'm going to put it on my shop page. So again, separate account for shop. The other reason why you have a separate account is that you are going to go live. You can have a separate account, separate device in your live visiting so that it can also support your live. Okay. So it's tapping my screen. I'm using a clicker. This is the rechargeable. Oh no, this is the chargeable one. My rechargeable one is downstairs. That's right, I took it downstairs. So I gotta put this back on, y'all. This is the one that you need a cord for. I have both in my showcase if you're interested. But you want to have this as another device, and it can help like your live. It can help you see comments that your viewers are seeing. Mind blown, I didn't know that. Yes, Fred, you are so welcome. You said I didn't know that. Yes. So that's why you have a second account. All of that matters. I am being very intentional about saying that. I asked if the blue badge follows to second account. Second account is its own account, so it's getting its own blue badge. It has to get its own. Has to do its own thing. Yeah. Um, yes, you get points for tapping. You do for from here. Yes, love Universify. You sure do. Um, Learning so much. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate you. So this is another, I guess, tip, hack, however you want to say it. But yeah, this is what you want to do. Okay. So keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to be out here thinking like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Yes, you can. You should. Hi, happy. How you doing, Peppermint? Appreciate you being here. Jayla's, thank you so much. What do the blue box with numbers mean? That is your engagement box. We talked about that, but let me do full circle for you real quick because I want to talk about Scale Live Rewards. So I'm gonna do full circle of free support and support you gotta have coins on. That's your badge. So you're badge number 4. So we'll talk about that in a second, friend. Thank you so much for that daily harmony. Now you got your Lisa box too. All right, so really quickly, my friends, let's do this. Tap in on the screen. If you click how many people in the room, now some of y'all gonna leave because y'all now gonna be exposed, but that's okay. I love y'all anyway. So come in, do whatever you need to do. But here, if you click the number of people who are in the room, there is a question mark there. These are your top viewers, your 1 and 2 box. Click that question mark because it's going to tell you about engagement points. Engagement points come from you liking the live. I was just showing you over here really quickly. So when people say tap to the confetti, you see the likes. You see where those, hold on 1 second and just reset. Let me cut it off for a second. Under my name, if you're here, you'll see it on your device. Under my name here, I'm going to turn my likes on. If you are tapping the screen with your finger and tapping, a heart's going to pop up. A line's going to crawl across. You'll see that line crawl across the screen under my name. And once it gets to the end, you see that heart percolating. It's getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And now it's percolating dots out of it. That's because it's liking my live. This thing is actually clicking the phone and liking the live. You would do it with your own finger and tap the screen. So when people say tap to the confetti, they're saying if you tap to the confetti, you're going to see confetti fall on the screen. You see that confetti fall? And those likes tell you how many likes you sent. That is you liking a live. This number, we have 50K likes. Look at us, y'all. Nice. We're liking the live and we're supporting the live in its visibility. So we're going to continue to like this live. Here's what I'm going to tell you. That's important. As a live host, and this is my backup page, and I'll show it on my different page in a second. As a live host, I can see who's liking my live. I can see who's tapping my screen. Thank you for the half views who are tapping. Thank you so much. I can see who's liking my live. I can see who's sharing out my live. Sharing is another way to get support for the live. Free support. Share the live out. So if you click the arrow in the corner, you can repost it to the FYP. You can add it to your story, which is the circle on your profile page. You can also send it to groups, individuals as well. If you press down my nose or my glasses in the center of the screen, you can do what's called a power share. So let me show you power share real quick. If you press down the middle of the screen, that screen pops up and you can send it to anybody you want. These are people, I believe these are people from your inbox. So if you look at your inbox, but at the very bottom, hold on 1 second. At the very bottom, you'll see where you can share it to individuals too. Really quickly, if you ever need to share it to individuals, you could type their name. You can also type a topic. Say you have a lot of followers and you want to send it to people in the beauty niche because you're talking about makeup in your live. You could type the word beauty, and anyone that has beauty in their name, you might want to share it with them. You could type, I don't know, if you're a crocheter, you could type the word crochet. Anyone who has crochet in their name, you could share that live with them if you're following them and your friends. So keep that in mind. That is important as you're thinking about sharing out your live. You could share it and you ask your viewers to share it. Those shares matter, all right? That's support. And as a live host, I can see who share my live. How you doing, Nyrea? Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Nyreen, is that it? Nyreen, let me know if I'm saying that. Oh, good tip. Absolutely. And so comments, let's talk about comments. We're still talking about free support, okay? I ain't saying this is coins yet. This is free support. As a viewer, you want to comment, all right? People who comment, you guys can tell I'm answering questions. I'm engaging back. Looks, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the pop. Hey, Diamond, you came over. Thank you so much, friend. I see you. Appreciate the support. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. As you are putting a comment in the chat box, in that comment box, there is a heart, okay? If you click the heart, if you see the comment box, you see that heart right there? You see that heart? If you click that heart, stop it, you can see the stickers. The stickers are there, so you can click those stickers. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Let's put, look at you, friend. Thank you so much. Y'all doing a tiny trek. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that, Mrs. Carroll. Appreciate the support. Look at you, friend. Thank you for the tiny supporting this live. Thank you for the populars and the daily heart me. I want you guys to put the go live sticker. Let's do it. Do it. Just say, don't be shy. I love that. Don't be shy. Yes, Dr. Lisa cares. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. And so, hey, Eugene coming back. Thank you so much, friends. So again, this is support. This is showing TikTok. People are here. They're talking. They're engaging. The other thing I want to show you guys, if you click somebody, so my friends who come in, hey, friend, how you doing, Nat? Natty, I see your friend, Natty B. As you are coming into a room, some of y'all say y'all announce yourselves, and y'all say y'all looking for so many followers. Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell you, you need some badges, all right? And I was saying that earlier because I want you guys to pay attention to who is in a room and how they are engaging. And if you don't have badges, you actually are telling on yourself. You're saying, as much as you're typing saying, look at my besties, I'm an engager, that's the grow room culture. What you're doing is saying, I'm not an engager. I just told you a fib. I ain't no engager. I don't engage. I don't. I'm just picking up numbers. That's all I'm doing. Because you don't have a badge. You said exactly, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee said, I just told you a fib. I just lied straight to your face. And we know you lied. Because you saying it means that you're not telling the truth. Because you have no badges. We know you ain't telling the truth. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get badges so people can at least believe you when you say it, at least think that you might be true, you might be being truthful. But again, that's important. Those badges matter. So here's how you get badges. You said I want real true besties. The truth comes out. It's true, many does. Yeah, they don't. They just telling you. They saying it just because they think that's what you're supposed to say. Those grow rooms, y'all, they do a disservice because they teach bad habits. That's not a good habit, y'all. You're not supposed to do that. Because it's like somebody coming to your house and saying, and first of all, I love that habit. I love that habit. That's like somebody coming to your house in real life. In real life, somebody come in your house and they just busted the house and say, I want you to give me $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't, that's not right. You don't do that. You say hello. You engage a little bit, and then you might ask for some money. But at least you start with hello. So I'm just saying, just be careful with that. You don't want to use that. You don't have that type of reputation. So Natty B, let me tell you what the badges are, because you do have both of them, friend. You have them. You have the badges next to your name. You said, I don't think so. Yes. Show me the money. Forgive me, but which ones are the badges? The 15 and the Lisa next to your name. Those are the badges. You said, what are we talking about? What are these badges you talking about? Stacy said, why is everybody with badges asking about badges? How you doing, K Essentials? Everybody with the badges, like, what are these badges you speak of? So, let me speak.